What's up? It's payday, Tuesday morning, October 25th. This is usually my favorite video to do, but this is devastating this week. If you didn't hear or didn't see my video, that DoorDash fired me for accusing me of saying that the restaurants were closed when they weren't. And I disputed it, and I've heard back from them on the dispute, and we'll go over that. I've got a lot to go over. Um, I'm going to show my YouTube stuff too after all the other financials and the firing from DoorDash. So if you're a creator or interested in that, stay tuned for the whole video. But yep, DoorDash didn't pay. They kept that $1,700. So I just got my Uber. I'll show you. That's all that's on there. And Uber's the one that delays payment if there's a holiday or anything else. So I know they're keeping that money. It was over $1,700. This would have been the best payday yet since I've been back on, my working season. So what a huge blow. That's a lot of money to lose, and it screws even me over. I mean, this shit isn't huge dollar an hour, where it makes you rich with the vehicle overhead. So what a huge devastating blow to be robbed of $1,700. Like, who the hell is going to pay the taxes on that? Is that tax free? I did the work, did hundreds of deliveries and shopping orders, and worked my ass off. So they took it all. I'll show you the Uber. So here's my Uber day without any DoorDash. Ends at 4 a.m. So I guess that's not devastating for the weekday or Monday or Sunday into Monday, whatever it is. But I'll show you what I always show you. So those Uber deliveries will be going way up, and they'll be happy to have a workaholic working for them. So I'm going to show you the email I got from DoorDash responding to my dispute inquiry. So here it is. Unfortunately, we regret to inform you that your deactivation will stand. After taking a look at your appeal and the reason why you were deactivated, we were able to confirm that the violation occurred. Wait 90 days. If you want to appeal again, I didn't notice that. I think I was so pissed I didn't read this whole thing, but thank you for your service. Wish you all the best. Yeah, right. So I've been following gig work since before I decided to try it back in 2015. And I used to watch the guy Uberman. Remember him, Randy? He changed his channel to like flipping cars or auto auction rebuilds. And he's still doing good on YouTube, but he was probably smart to get out of the gig worker game. And I learned a lot of stuff studying it before I tried it. Like, people are going to throw up. And so I had barf buckets. But this is the downright dirty, most dirty, rotten, scoundrel, shady, just ridiculous shit I've ever seen. I've never seen anything in all the years that I've been paying attention to gig tubers and news and news stories and stories that are on the regular news about it. I've never ever ever seen something as terrible as taking somebody's 95-hour 100-hour work week away from them because they falsely accused you of some bullshit. So they get to pocket that $1,700. They had to have timed it to exactly when they could do it, when I ended my shift on Sunday at noon, and all I had left was till midnight when I started at 9. So they timed that perfectly to steal that whole over $1,700. So that's that. I I haven't been reporting. I didn't report when this email came in yesterday because I'm not in a good mood, and it's not fun to do a video when you're pissed off. So that's why it takes me a while to do a ride along, because you have to be feeling it. But I feel like I'm obligated to keep you guys updated, and this channel is like a gig worker amplified. There's everything, all the shit that's going to happen is going to happen to me quickly, because I'm doing double what anybody else, any full-timer does, and 5 times what the part-timers do. So, but let's move on. I'll show you my YouTube stuff. You guys that are interested in that, I have a lot of creator viewers and subscribers, so let me show you that stuff. So here's my analytics for the past 28 days. And that watch time is huge. I've never had it close to 1,000 like that before. And look at all those subscribers in a month. But the coolest thing is this glorious little box right here appeared right after I clicked on the apply for monetization. And that came through. It's official. I don't know when that starts showing money, but let me show you what it shows on the monetization. So instead of showing the requirements needed, it's got a bunch of other. And let me show you guys. The reason I'm showing this is because I said I would show, what I made on YouTube also. But I'm also showing it because look at all these creators that I have. Uber Jeep AZ is he's a gig tuber also, and he's a mechanic. So check him out if you're interested in learning how to do your own brakes and other stuff. But look at all these guys, and if all these guys are watching my channel, then they're going to go places. If they're smart enough to watch my channel, then their channels will probably make it. If you guys don't have the YouTube Studio app, get the YouTube Studio app, because I use that to turn on you have to turn on monetization to each individual video. There's a way to turn it on to all of them, but it warns you that if any of them aren't ad suitable, then you'll be in trouble. So let me show you how it took me a while yesterday to get. I was doing it while I was working and while I was waiting for orders and at red lights, but you go to your content and see the little $sign. It's green. That's means they're turned on. So it has a little slash through it. Now see, this one right here was limited, and so were like 3 or 4 others. But you click on the video, and then you click edit, and then you click on monetization. You turn it on, and you click I clicked all the ad boxes. Sorry if you guys are having to watch the ads, but I definitely need it now. So YouTube explained how to do that on the app or in an email. I forget, but so thanks for helping me become a monetized paid YouTuber. And I've always held out hope that would eventually make being a gig worker worth it, because it hasn't been worth it so far. They've just lowered the pay and lowered the pay and lowered the pay and lowered the pay, and the rides became not worth it to me anymore, and the cost of the vehicles and the gas and the, it's just, so I was hoping that someday, I know this is going to be pennies. Somebody commented that, I can now start showing my pennies, and they're not kidding. It's my channel's views are not high enough to get $1,000 a month, or, but it's just like holding out hope when you're a regular lottery ticket buyer. I'm just hoping that someday it grows into something partially small, significant enough for me to continue and extend my time off when I take my time off in the summertime. So anyway, I will keep you informed. Let's see what happens with Just Uber. I have a Grubhub account, but I turn it on and nothing ever happens. So I don't know if any of you guys, I think that Grubhub is worse than DoorDash on their favoritism to, kissing ass and taking all the orders. But I'll turn this on, and it even in the daytime, not during the late night, I can leave it on for hours and nothing happens. So, and I wanted to say one more thing about DoorDash. I don't believe that they fired me just for the thinking that I was lying about the stores being closed. I think that because I was such a strict, severe refusing to do money losing orders, and I never ever considered going for the top dasher because it wasn't necessary. I would laugh when I saw that they were saying I couldn't log on, and I would just do Uber Eats till it turned red, because it's never not busy here in this huge market with hundreds of thousands of people. There's no way it's not busy. And the only thing benefit from Top Dasher is logging on whenever you want. The other shit is all bullshit. You don't get priority on orders. In fact, they want to send you the 250s because they know you're going to take it. So, but I kept a tighter zone than their zone, and refused to go out of it too. And they have data that they can, monitor that, and I must have pissed them off the most because of how much I was actually working too. And it was just, my account must have just been flagged on, that I wasn't working to make them money, only to make me money. So they got a bunch of their money back by stealing that $1,700. I still can't believe that they're allowed to get away with that. I've never clicked on that thing that it says to read their rules, but I guess they have something that we agreed to that says they can keep the money. So, but $1,700 is probably more than my total half pay ever paid out by them. So I don't know how they can get away with that, but we'll see what happens. I have every single payday documented on this YouTube channel that they paid me, so I can't wait to see if they add that payout to my tax information. So we'll find out about that when January rolls around. All right, that's it for now. Sorry for the extra long payday video, but a lot of crazy stuff's been going on. So I'll check in with you soon. Later.